Hello, Headfires. This is Bara, kicking off yet another Empire Ears tour. They have two brand new productions that are Electrostat based, which is a first for me. We're taking a look at the Valkyrie and the Wraith. They're both beautiful headphones. I've taken the opportunity to take a quick listen. As you can see from my toys below, I've listened through the Hugo 2, through the Sony WM1A, and through my Calyx M. And I can tell you that they are definitely source dependent. Listening to the Wraith through my Calyx M just didn't get quite what I was looking for. Moving to the Sony WM1A, wow. And listening through the Hugo 2, wow. All I can say is these are some serious contenders, and we're talking about a person that listens to the Legend X every day. So I'm very impressed with these models. What I can say is that it's a different experience listening to an Electrostat, and there's a clarity and there is a depth to the detail that I just am not used to right now. I'm still wrapping my head around it. Of the two, the one that pops immediately out of the box is the Valkyrie, with its bass presence, which is very different than the Legend X. The Legend X has a nice bass presence, but in comparison, the single subwoofer of the Valkyrie and the Electrostatic combination provide a very different sound quality. It pops a little bit more. I'd have to say that the Valkyrie is more of a exciting driver than the Legend X. It is one of those that you want to get up on your feet and dance with. The Wraith, through my Sony WM1A, is outstanding. The depth, the kick, there's no concerns of lacking the subwoofers within the Wraith when powered correctly with the W1A or the Hugo 2. It has a very nice kick to it. And overall, it's hard to give you a favorite right now, so I'm still wrapping my head around it. But let's take a look at what the box looks like. Taken off the outer sleeve to be able to manage it easier with a single hand. But flip box, magnetic cover, instructions, a cover for the cables, and it says that it is the guarantee, and a thank you. But this is what everybody wants to see. What do they look like? And I can tell you they are beautiful. Pulling one out and putting it here into the Arizona sun, you can see the shimmer and the sparkle, and they sound even better than they look. They are a beauty. The cable is an upgrade cable. It is I'm unsure what it's made out of, but it is a outstanding pairing. I haven't tried any of my other cables yet to see what changes they might bring, but given the source dependency with the Electrostats, I'm under the assumption there could be some wide changes depending on the cable. I'm going to assume for now that that Jack put a lot of time and effort into choosing the cables that are on these. Moving to the Valkyrie, we've got a new design called the Dragon's Eye, I believe. And have to say, I am very impressed with that look. I really like it. Again, an upgrade cable, as we've become used to with Jack's creations. But this new design is outstanding. Let me see if I can get it out here. Again, you can see as I put it into this Arizona sun that it's got a nice sparkle to it. It's just a really beautiful unit. The Valkyrie is a little bit smaller in size than the Wraith. Obviously, the Wraith is carrying a number of drivers that the Valkyrie isn't. Forgetting the driver count, but you can see that they're different size. The bigger one being the Wraith. Both of them are fitting in my ear outstanding. I typically have a custom dependency with weird shaped inner ears, but these are both fitting quite nicely and getting a nice seal using some basic silicone tips that are always my preferred tip. Anyways, this begins the start of my week where I get to play and listen and change things up. My going favorite is the Sony. The Sony really matches well with both of these in-ears, and I'll probably spend the most time there with obviously I'm going to start testing them a little bit more on my desktops and see if that changes things up a little bit. I'll be posting impressions as they come on the tour thread, and we'll probably be closing up and putting together logistics here soon. So, without any more to say now, I'm going to close up and let you know we'll be kicking off here in the next week to 2 weeks, and I'm anxious to hear what you guys have to say. Signing off.